How you doing, YouTube? Matt with a Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. And we are here with a little bit of Finback goodness, a little bit of hopeful Finback goodness. I don't know, I haven't had it before in the form of their Intertidal India Pale Ale. Finback, I've done a bunch of their reviews. Most of the stuff I've really enjoyed. There's been a couple of middle, but hopefully this one shows improves. This is part of their New York City Beer Week series. They released 4 beers for New York City Beer Week, I believe. 2 are collabs, 2 weren't. I could be wrong on that, but close enough. And yeah, Intertidal. And that's all I know about it. So yeah, let's dive into it. As far as what it says in the can, it says Intertidal India Pale Ale. Be fresh, drink now. Dry hopped with Dr. Rudy and Centennial. I don't think I've ever had Dr. Rudy hops, unless it's a joke. I was going to make an evil joke right there. Anyway, 7% alcohol by volume. And that's pretty much it. As always, enjoy with good company. And I do have good company. Behind the camera right now is my girlfriend. She's making faces, trying to screw me and mess with me while I'm doing my beer reviews. It's not going to happen, though. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Okay. It's not the first time she's done this either, so I'm just letting you in a little bit of a little behind-the-scenes massive beer review stuff. Anyway, Labelize, I didn't even talk about that. Leave that up there. It's cool. It's very Finback. It's very Brooklyn. They're all about those like very minimalistic kind of geometric pattern stuffs that just kind of does it for me. So I'm kind of a sucker for those things. So anyway, Pinky Finger. I wouldn't say creamy nor rocky. It's kind of somewhere in between deep beveling beer. It's like beer's like this much above where the actual head is itself, but deep looking, deep reaching fucking bubbles in there. You can actually see pretty deep into the beer. And then it has a very subtle hazy turbidiness. Is turbidiness or turbidity? That's the word I'm looking for to it. So a yellow, slightly washed with a little bit of orange. So yeah. Let's see if we can get a nose on her. See what these Dr. Rudy hops are all about. I kind of think this is a joke maybe or something. Anyway. I'm smelling something that is super familiar that I can't put my fucking finger on. There's a subtle fruitiness to it. But there's like a... I don't know what it is. What is that? There's like a subtle kind of like weedy crackery malt, but on the hop ends of things. There's like a potpourri. You know the potpourri that your grandma has in her toilet in the bathroom? In the back, there's like a bowl full of like flowers and stuff. It smells like that on a very subtle scale with a little bit of soapiness. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. It smells fruity, but like, I don't know. And it's very minimal. The nose is very subtle. I'm trying to rip this out of here flavor-wise, but there's not much there. So it's like almost like a perfumey kind of fruitiness, fruity floweriness, with a little bit of kind of crackery malt. So let's drink it. See what she's got. Cheers. Yeah. Pretty much the same kind of fruitiness there, very subtle. Very flowery kind of fruitiness there, hop-wise, but a counterbalance with a nice bit of bitterness and a heaping helping of like a weedy kind of oatiness to it. That's the vibes I'm getting here. Yeah. It's nice. Not really much as far as negativity. But it's just kind of uninspiring, to be perfectly honest with you. At its ABV, maybe I should say that. If you gave me this beer, what I'm tasting right now, at 4.5%, I'd be gaga. I'd be like, oh my god, I want to chug this all day. This is what I want to drink at a barbecue. I want to go ape shit on it. When you're talking about 7% on the nose, it's just too high ABV for the flavor profile that you're kind of throwing at me here. And I just want a little bit more. You know, those hops, like I said, they're a bit more bittering. and a mouth down on the nose. You do get a little bit of fruitiness in there. And you get those kind of oats and wheatiness. But that's pretty much it. And they're all very subtle. They're all very disjointed. And just not landing for me. Or at least landing cohesively. That's pretty much it. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better base pale ales. And it's skirting the line of double IPA. So keep that in mind. One of the base pale ales I've had is Leighton. No. This doesn't really do it for me. Those Dr. Rudy hops apparently are very Huxtable-like, and to the point where they don't agree with me or pretty much anybody out there. Is that a bad joke? That's a bad joke, right? Too soon? No. Cosby jokes are fine. Anyway, yeah, it's okay. It's nice, but it doesn't blow me away. Value availability, it's Finback. You have to drive there, and there's no trains, and it sucks, and you have to wait in line, and you have to wait for yoga classes to leave, and then the yoga people get beer that weren't supposed to, and you know how that goes. So that's that, and just say, if you like what, will you like this? If you like higher ABV beers that are really subtle, that you drink a lot of, that you can get super fucking crunked and turned and all those words that the kids use. Because that's what this will do. It's absolutely not even close to being offensive in any form or fashion, but at the same time doesn't bring anything much to the table as far as a calling card, to the point where you'd want to hang your hat on any particular piece of the beer, to the point where you'd want to come back to it, at least for me. And I'm a Finback guy. I like a lot of their beers, but they are a little bit inconsistent. And this beer definitely sides with that lower end of the spectrum, at least for me. So yeah, there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you didn't, anywhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped. Massive Beers. 4 places. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice little Brooklyn-born IPA right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.